We are back doing a little something different. We're doing some live, live reaction, live talking on there as well. So because we want to kind of start things out with a. So my name is D. I'm your host. I got my boy over here, OG. What up, OG?
Up? What's up? What's up, D?
Yeah,
Long
yeah.
time, long
Just
time.
long time no see. Long time no see
Yeah,
on there.
yeah.
But
I've been touring the country. You know what I mean?
yeah, touring the country. Nobody's
Yeah.
touring the country over here on
I
there.
went to New Jersey and back.
Yeah. But one thing I want to do before we start anything, rest in peace to the childs and three teachers that lost their life during the Nashville, Tennessee school shooting. It's when we're gonna learn with this gun violence that is just not what it is. The suspect is dead as well. They did shoot him at the site. It was a transgender man named Aubrey Hale. I believe is a transgender woman named Aubrey Hale, and I believe she attended the school beforehand, so she was very familiar with the school. She is 28. Three deceased, three childs ranging from 9 years old to adult teachers ranging from 60 to 62 years old. So rest in peace to them. We want to make
Yeah.
sure, our condolences goes out to those that lost loved ones as well. So rest in
Yeah,
peace.
very tragic. Definitely.
Okay, so it's always tough, you kind of start off. I hate starting off with that, but at the end of the day, you gotta pay your respect to those who lost their loved ones on there. But
Yeah. It feels like it's happening almost every other month, right? Every month, really, at this point.
yeah, it is. It is. While we in a situation that the Congress is looking into banning transgender, drag, anything using the gay words, we're still having shootings. I think we probably should focus on more gun violence because at the end of the day, it used to be gun violence towards cities. Now it's schools, and it's starting to become a issue
Yeah.
on there. So it's no more
hmm
excuses. It's our kids are dying. It's young. It doesn't matter what race, black, white, Spanish. Every race is affected by
hmm
these tragic events that happens every day. So we just have to kind
Yeah.
of face up there. As I said before, it's even trickling down into international that they see what we're doing, and you see tragedies going to international. Just because you don't hear it, it does still happen internationally
That
as well.
happening.
So,
Yeah. hmm
so, but other than that, I wanted to talk about. Let's talk. First of all, we're gonna talk about Tiger Woods getting sued by his girlfriend, the Jonathan Majors assault and cancel culture. A year after the slap, and what's the fallout? Anyone saw that Netflix special? The Takashi after speaking of slap, the Takashi 6ix9ine beatdown. A little bit
Oh,
of
the
NFL with
slap.
the little bit of Lamar drama and the playoff push for basketball. So first thing we want to talk about, what is going on with your boy Tiger, man? Like,
Yo, you know
what is
what? The thing with Tiger, this is not the first time he has some beef with a female. So we know way back when he had the ex-wife, because he was as what they call a nymphomaniac, right? Way back. So the
Uh-huh.
fact that he's getting sued by a girlfriend, I'm not shocked. I'm shocked to see what the reason why he's getting sued. So I don't know the detail. I don't know if you saw the details or read the details of why he's getting sued. Is it where he took something that belongs to her and she wants it
No,
back? What is it?
no, she is suing him $30 million in damages and a claim separate from March 16th fine where she sued to avoid. So she is suing to void a non-disclosure agreement. So she wanted the
Mm-hmm.
house. She want
Oh.
the house. She want all the benefits of a wife without being a wife.
hmm
She
Yeah.
said that, and
hmm
she even said that she forced to sign the non-disclosure agreement. So
hmm
what is going on? Listen,
So
first of all,
she's
you ever see?
suing so she can come out. She's suing so she can come out and say her opinion on a couple things that her and Tiger just kept to themselves. Is that what she's saying?
No, she's yeah, true, true. But you know what? You know the tricky thing about it. You know how Tiger Woods got her out there. They went on
Mm-hmm.
vacation. They went to the airport, and then she changed all the locks in their property and just
Mm-hmm.
left it there. So he just left it there. That's gangster. But like Tiger,
But
come on, man.
yeah, but 30 million for that?
Yeah.
I mean,
Though
30 million for that?
she want the house too. It's
Yeah, she wants
she
the
want
house, but I mean, she's suing for 30 million just because he locked her out the house. I mean, come on.
she's suing for breaches of duty that left her suffering severe emotional damages.
Mm-hmm.
Think
Well,
about
is
that.
that what happened with Dr. Dre and his divorce, right?
Now that was
Like,
marriage. That's a different story. That was marriage.
okay,
But
okay.
what she's doing, she said when they broke up, she was still supposed to be in the house another
Mm-hmm.
5 years, even if Wood broke up with her. 5 years
If
in the
it's
house.
not if it's not on paper, if it's not written, she's not winning that lawsuit.
She
Now,
says a verbal
now,
agreement.
As far as Tiger Woods, somehow, some way, he's always finding himself in the media somehow. So at some point, you got to kind of almost say, Tiger Woods, did you bring this on yourself, or is this a coincidence? And I think he brought it on himself. He's gonna end up giving some type of settlement money to her. It ain't gonna be no 30 million. You know,
Like, first of all,
the
who's this
only
Joe? But she's a Joe Schmo. This is what you do, Tiger. Stop getting with these Joe Schmoes. You know better.
see, this is not the Tiger Woods from like the early 2000s. You know, major winning Tiger Woods, chasing Jack Nicholson Tiger Woods. This is not him, Jack Nicklaus. This is not the same Tiger Woods. This is just regular Tiger Woods. This is
But
Tiger Woods
it's
can't barely make the cut.
hey, that back in the day, Tiger Woods was not a billionaire. Tiger Woods like this one. This is a billionaire Tiger
Yeah,
Woods.
but you know what? But the Tiger Woods back then, he was a celebrity of the highest level of celebrityism in sports, right? That
But
ain't the
it's
same Tiger Woods.
He built
Yeah,
golf courses. He's a billionaire. This girl don't even look cute. Think about it.
yeah. But Tiger Woods is not the same Tiger Woods that can just go to any club he wants and walk in. Sometimes they might be like, "Yo, we're kind of packed, Tiger." You know,
I get it,
Earl,
but
we're kind of packed.
This might be messed up, but he probably had a better chance banging all those porno stars rather than getting a girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, listen, you got all the money in the world. Just bang as much porno stars as you want. Donald Trump been doing it, so you're good. Like, do hush money. Call it a day. Brush it under the rug.
But he wants a conversation after. That's the difference. You know, he doesn't want to just bang and just walk out. He wants to stay and have a conversation.
But this girl is not cute. Like, I would have just
saw
went
what
back
she
to
looks
those
like?
porno stars.
You saw what she looks like?
Yeah. She does. Yeah, I could put it up for you. The girl's not cute. Girl's not cute. Like, listen, I get it. I get it. I really do. I really do get it. But the girl's not cute. Like, I'm gonna share my screen. I'm gonna share it for you on there because it's no way that you could just come out of nowhere and start. She's not cute on there. But that's neither here nor there. But listen, Tiger, get out of that. Don't ever, in your right mind, think about. You should never, ever, just stop, Tiger. Stop. I just don't. I really don't get it.
Tiger needs to just enjoy the rest of his, face on TV as one of the greatest golfers of all time, and just be happy with that. He doesn't want to be happy with that. I think he just wants to be on the limelight, being a celebrity, being seen, and I think that's what happened. And then she probably said, "Hey, I'll do whatever you want." And as soon as he stopped doing it, that's when the lawsuit started.
You really think so?
Yeah, it had to be.
You really think so? It had to be. But it's just the fact that Tiger Woods, he don't learn his lesson. He already said that, I get it. It's one of those things. He already said that he's not, how you say it, he's not black. So
yeah. He's what was it? What did he say it was? Some other description.
He ain't black. That's what he says.
That's like all it is. Blasian, he was Blasian or some shit like that.
He's Blackanese, Blackanese, something.
Yeah,
he ain't black. That homeboy ain't black. He knows he ain't black too. That's
he's
what
black.
makes
He just didn't want to just come out and just be, in that, put in that like description. Yeah, black. Well, my dad's black, but my mom's not.
What description?
He's still black.
Yeah. What description?
He's mixed, so he's thinking probably because he's mixed, he's half black, half Asian. I'm not black, but I'm a mix.
Yeah, mixed black, same thing to me. Like, I feel like if you on there, I'm gonna show you. Let me share the screen for you. You see the screen? Mm-hmm. Like, look at her. Look at Tiger. Like, seriously.
Yeah,
look at Tiger. Look at the girl.
Look at the girl.
Okay. Look at the girl,
Yeah, Tiger
Look
looks
at
like
the
he needs
girl.
some contact right now.
Like she
Yeah,
look
I
like
mean,
she a little muscular though. Wonder if she takes steroids with Tiger. Seriously, do you think you take steroids with Tiger?
who the chick?
Yeah,
Who you talk about the chick?
yeah,
Like she looks like she works out.
yeah. She
Like she
definitely
looks like she
works
puts in
out.
work at the gym on a daily.
She ain't cute, man. She ain't cute. Like
It ain't
I
about
gotta.
probably about being cute. She probably takes him for what he is, you know.
No, I just don't see it. Like she ain't cute. But if she gonna get her money, get her money. Get her money. If she gonna get it,
She's not gonna
hey,
get the whole 30 mil.
that
What
shows.
kind of
If I was Tiger,
lawsuit?
he's a billionaire. If I was Tiger, I would just give her money to kind of brush it out of there. Like
Yeah,
get her out
I
of that
guess to brush it
situation.
out, but still, like then again, all you're doing is setting a precedent to be sued again for something else. You know, like Tiger Woods said, if I took out the trash, I was gonna get 100,000. I'm gonna sue him for 1 million because he didn't give me the money. It's like it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
He's gonna get sued for something else. He can't just like give in to that.
But at the same
Ah,
time, this is just crazy. Like
nah, you can't do that.
I would. I would give her 1 million. Get her out of there. Like she's saying that
Give
she
her,
wanted
give
to
her,
stay in there five. She wanted to stay there
give
for
her a
5.
million.
Give her a
Give her a
million.
million. You know, and
Yeah.
probably give her a car or two, and then that's it. You don't need nothing more than that.
Give her
What the
a
hell you doing
million
over
to
there? Like
get.
doing like some like zoom in thing?
Yeah, yeah. Give her 1 million to get out of there. A 1 million, you're done.
So do you think
I
that
would do
messes
that.
up the entire relationship going forward?
Oh yeah, it's already messed up. Like he kicked her out.
There's no
He
coming
like,
back.
yeah, there's no coming back. He kicked her out. He kicked her out on there.
Ah, yeah. So it's over then.
Yeah. Like he was canceled a long time ago, and it's one of those things that he's trying to get the good graces of somebody. I don't know, but he been canceled a long time ago. Like he's not it. But after Tiger Woods, speaking of canceling, now Jonathan Major got in a kerfuffle during the weekend, and I always tell
Mm-hmm.
people, liquor and going out with your significant other do not mix. Point
Mm-hmm.
blank.
As Dana White, he'll tell you.
Oh yeah, Dana White slapped her though. It's not that much. They didn't cancel him though, because they had to get those UFC fights. They was trying to cancel Jonathan Major.
They did for a little while because they stopped that slap show that he does. They stopped that for a little
Listen,
while until he came out and he apologized. You know, he said what he needed to say.
listen, Jonathan. First of all, John Jones is known to assault his wife a couple of times, and he's not
Mm-hmm.
canceled no time soon. UFC is kind of, and then you know what it
Greg
is?
Hardy.
Greg Hardy, and then the funny thing about it, the Army pulled Jonathan Major ad, and out of all the people in the world, the Army should never pull anything about domestic violence. But we all know what
Mm-hmm.
happened. They still have things getting
Mm-hmm.
investigated for so long that people need us like the Vanessa situation and things like that. So,
Mm-hmm.
but I gotta say this about do you even like cancel culture?
No, I don't like cancel culture at all.
I
No,
can't. It's almost like you don't get
no,
all the full information for
yeah,
anything.
no, exactly. So you're ignoring the shit that's happening. You're trying to just put everything in like one box and saying this is how it's supposed to be, as opposed to looking at the totality and look at everything for what it is. The context of everything does apply, so you can't just say, "Hey, this doesn't apply because of this." Well, it may apply for certain reasons, you know.
Yeah, yeah, it does make. It's just, and then people don't get the full truth or full information yet. So just
Mm-hmm.
the reason why I said this because obviously everybody was trying to cancel him, saying that he's gonna leave. He's gonna get out of Marvel, and literally the next day, they're thinking about dropping the case. They said they already have video evidence that he did not assault his girlfriend at the same time.
Yeah, I heard there was video to it. Yeah.
Video evidence. So now we're into the situation. We cancel this guy like it's nothing, and all of a sudden
Well,
we
I mean,
don't have no
I heard about
information.
it. I heard about it today. I don't know if anybody's really canceled them. Like, I mean, I
Yeah, I
heard of
see.
it today. I mean, there's
Go into the
rumblings.
shade room. Go in the shade room. You see some comments.
There's rumblings out there, but he hasn't been canceled. So, like, so far there's rumblings out there. These rumors of potential shit with the Marvel universe, the producers and Disney and all of that. But it's still early. I don't, he's not canceled yet. There's
I don't
words
know.
out there, but he's good. He's good. He's good.
You think so?
So far.
I just feel
I mean, the
like,
thing about, I mean, right now he's hot, right? He's one
yep.
of the hottest actors out there right now. He's everywhere, right? You know, like, you know, the movies, the TV shows that he had on HBO, you know, Lovecraft and so on. He's everywhere. He was even in the Oscars. He was part of like I think he was was he in the All-Star game too, right? All-Star game, him and Michael B. Jordan, right?
Was he?
They- yeah, I think they did like a duo intro or something like that. Something like that. I know they did something together. But yeah, like, I mean, he hasn't done
He's in
anything
Creed.
bad that you'd figure. What?
I know he's in Creed as well.
Yeah, he's in Creed. Yeah, he's like essentially the anti-hero, right? You know, to Michael B. Jordan's Creed, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right, they grew up together, and then eventually something happened. He got locked up. I didn't watch the movie, but I know the
Me
premise
either.
a little bit. But I mean, he's still good. He hasn't been canceled. I don't see much coming out of it. I did hear those videos. The videos will eventually come out, unless you saw the video. I haven't seen it. That would show
I didn't.
nothing really went down, huh? Yeah,
I didn't see
nothing
the
really
video.
went down. So I'm not quick to I'm not gonna attack him like I attacked Dana White. You know, like the way I felt Dana White was wrong, 100% wrong before I even watched the video, because they said straight up he slapped it. I mean, what is it? They said that he choked her, right? That's what Jonathan did.
Yep.
They said he choked
Yep.
his girlfriend, but
Yeah,
somebody
choked.
that yeah, like, you know, over something that if that really happened, then eventually we'll see it, right? Everything
Yep.
eventually comes out.
You think so?
Everything usually
I
comes out.
don't. You know,
You know,
I just feel like
everybody
he's
got a
really
camera
good.
somewhere. If,
Yeah,
if,
true.
if, if somebody doesn't have a camera, then somebody wherever they are, somebody else has a camera up in the wall, up in the corner, in the building, outside, outdoor. There's a camera somewhere.
He's really good too. I just hope that is not true. Hopefully, you know, some type of information. Obviously, you don't want anyone to get assaulted, but you know, hopefully it's one of those things that is just not true. And I think it's not true. I really don't. I think if it is true, is alcohol and being out a late night with your significant other is really not it. You should always, always be careful with that. That situation will get you big time.
Yeah, we need another Denzel. We need another one.
Yeah, Denzel has been squeaky
It,
clean for a while.
it was Will Smith for a while, and
Well,
so we know how that went. But then again, Will Smith didn't really do anything too bad to the level of choking out a female. There's
he
levels
did.
to this.
He like
There's levels.
half and half too bad. He did half bad. Half he slapped him in front of national audience and
Yeah,
another brother. At the
sure,
same
sure.
time, he was protecting his wife.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. And ultimately, he didn't choke out Chris Rock. He hit. It's like he hit Chris Rock. Chris Rock, you know, didn't retaliate, which was the right approach. Be it on national TV. Yo, imagine if there was a full brawl at the Oscars. First time you got a black producer, and you got Chris Rock, a black host, and it is a brawl on stage. It'll be like the Source Awards all over again from the '90s, right? You know what I mean? So the good
all
thing is
in the videos.
All of the videos, all of the tracks,
yeah.
you know, dancing, all that. But it was half bad what Will Smith did, but I still would say is that what's worse is really choking out a female, defenseless woman, and just choke. Especially, Jonathan is a big looking dude, right? Yeah. Dude, swole, yeah. dude, you know,
swole,
swole
as can be.
You know, I didn't watch that Ant-Man movie, but
it was a good Ant-Man movie.
Like
it wasn't
like Thanos, right?
It wasn't the best Jonathan Major I've seen or best movie out of the Marvel Universe, but it's a good movie. Not gonna hate on it. It definitely was a good movie on there.
Did he play a good villain? Villain?
Yeah. I think he made that movie really what it is. That's all it is. He made that movie really what it was on there. So
I can't get into it. I can't get into any more animals being converted over to a superhero. I'll go with the spider. I'll go with a bat. I'm cool with that. Right?
Hey, what you say? Spider-Man's number one. Spider-Man #1 movie.
I know. That's what I'm saying. If you're gonna convert an animal to a superhero, I'm okay if that you did it with a spider. I'm okay that you did it. I'm okay even that you did it with a hawk. I'm cool with all that. But then you're gonna tell me, yo, we're gonna convert an ant to a superhero. Yeah, that's where you lost my interest. So, the ant, wasp, all of that, ain't for me. I'll take
Only
your word for it that he
Spider-Man,
did a good
Wasp.
job as a villain,
Hold on,
but he
but it's only how many animal superhero besides Batman, Spider-Man, and the Ant Wasp thing is part of Ant-Man. It's like so Ant-Man 3.
okay.
The
Yeah, but
rest of them is like
there's Hawkeye, right? Isn't he like a Hawk?
but that's it's not a hawk, but it's just because he have Hawkeye. So
Mhm.
he doesn't do like animal like, but I guess because his eyes are
But doesn't he
really
have
good.
wings? Does he have like
No, he
metal wings?
doesn't have. Oh, I know you talking about Falcon. Falcon.
Falcon, my fault. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
Falcon,
Falcon.
right? That's
Yep.
wings, right?
Yep.
Black Panther, that's an animal,
True, true. Okay, okay,
right?
I get it. I
Right.
get it. I think
Um,
you know the funny thing is, I think Black Panther was made because of the civil rights movement. That's
sure.
really why
Okay.
Black Panther was because Black Panther and
Okay.
Marvel was big on a lot of things like civil rights, gay, LGBTQ community, and things like that. So he was really big on that.
Okay. Catwoman.
But that's not a superhero. That's not a popular superhero. Like if you gotta be popular, you really gotta be popular to be good.
All right.
So,
Um,
I,
Aquaman, isn't he like a fish? I mean, it's Aquaman, but
that's
isn't he a fish?
is he? No. Like
He's a
nobody
fish.
watched
He has
Aquaman.
scales. He's a fish.
I don't think he has scales. His pants is like look like a scale, but he ain't him. Yeah, I'm
But
just saying.
even those other ones kind of make sense a little bit, right? And I mean,
Yep.
come on, that's just where it stops for me. You know,
Yeah, true.
I mean,
True.
but I agree to your point. He made that movie what it is. And if I ever sit down to watch the movie, I'm watching because of Jonathan Majors. Not necessarily because, hey, I want to see another Marvel movie of another superhero again. I mean, like, 50 is enough at this point, or however many's out there. But yeah, anyway, to what you say, yeah, Spider-Man is number one.
Yeah,
He's not my favorite, but he is number one.
yeah. Well, hey, he's not my favorite. Batman to me is my favorite, but just like the poster on my back is Batman. Always gonna be Batman. I love Batman. Batman's
Even
my
though you're a
guy.
Marvel fan,
Yep, DC, Batman. The rest of them I can't stand. I don't like Superman. I don't like Aquaman. I don't like none of those men. I
it's
like Batman.
it's like saying that your favorite state is New Jersey, but your favorite city is New York City.
Exactly. You think about it that way, yeah. If you want, yeah,
I don't know. There's something to that. I don't get it.
yeah. But
Atlantic City.
Atlantic City. So now that we with that, so my question is too, how you feel about the Will Smith and Chris Rock situation?
A year ago, from a year ago to today, I still
Because he
feel
have
the
a
same.
special right now.
Yeah,
Still got a special.
Yeah, you talk about the Chris Rock special you're talking about, or
Yeah.
you mean? Yeah, nah. I mean, I still feel the same. Nothing's changed. Will Smith, he effed up. Like what he did was wrong. I understand like he retaliated to what he felt was a second hit this on Jada from like a couple of years ago, right? Because I think that wasn't the first time that Chris Rock said a couple of things towards Jada. With the missing here, the alopecia, right? That's the illness I think that she has. Am I right?
Yeah.
Right. So I mean, same thing. I think Will Smith was out of bounds. He did what he felt was right to do. I'm not going to criticize him for doing it. I'm gonna criticize him for actually putting his hand. He could have went up there and just talked to Chris Rock and just be like, "Yo, I'm not going to tell you more than just right now. Don't say nothing about Jada." That's it. He could have just went up there, just talk to him, just call him, just be like, "This is what it is." But he didn't have to hit him, right? And it made it even look worse. And I didn't know this at the time, but I even found out that the Oscars was produced for the first time, by a black entertainer. You know what I mean? Like a black person was the producer. That shit went lovely, right? And it kind of puts a little dirt on it, where he did what he did. Now, a year forward to this point, I still feel the same. Will Smith, he went on, I think it was a Today Show.
Yep.
He said a couple of things, where Travis Noah, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so he said a couple of things, how he felt, things that was going through his head. But till this day, nothing's changed. I still think Will effed up. He apologized as many times as he can. It's not going to change it. Little by little, eventually we'll forget about it. But, still feel the same.
How can I say this? The girl's still attacking. Chris Rock's still attacking Jada, even though he got slapped. So it's almost like it's kind of warranted I'll be honest with you, because he's just
Mhm.
gonna keep on attacking that girl. No matter what we do, he's gonna always attack that girl. So it's almost like it's warranted. That's all I'm gonna say.
Not,
Because
not, well, I think there's it's two different things we're looking at. We're looking at, like, is Chris wrong for saying what he's saying? A lot of people is wrong for saying what they're saying, right? But
yeah,
does that mean that he warranted getting embarrassed on stage like that? That's a different thing,
true.
right? I mean,
Yep,
like, if let's say it was, let's say The Rock, right? Let's say The Rock did it, right? And then Will Smith went up there and smacked The Rock, right?
yep.
Right? We wouldn't be thinking about anything of it, right? Because The Rock's a big dude, right?
Hmm.
So that's what we're looking at, it that Will Smith picked on a smaller guy and did it. That's what we're looking at. We're not looking at
Yeah.
it like, yo, like he deserves to get hit or doesn't deserve. It's just that Will Smith picked on a smaller dude on stage. That's pretty much what it is. And that's why
Yeah,
Will Smith is wrong for it.
I get it, but I just feel like I don't know.
And here's the thing, D, right?
Yeah,
Yo, 10 years from now, 20 years from now,
yeah,
maybe we'll forget. Some people will forget what Chris Rock said, right? We're like, what did Chris Rock really say? Like, we forgot,
yeah.
right? Oh, G.I. Jane. I think he said G.I. Jane, right? We'll forget 10, 15, 20 years from now. But we won't forget the actual process of Will Smith walking up them steps and
And,
walking over to him. And
and
that's the part
slapping
that
the shit
that's
out of him.
that's yeah, that's the part, that's the part that but yo, I'm still a big fan of Will Smith.
I
He's
like Will
still
Smith.
in my top two of favorite actors, not just black. I'm talking about all actors. He's still in my top two.
I like Will Smith.
What I mean?
It's
It's not
just
gonna
it's
change, but he is wrong. He is wrong, let me ask you: you think he deserves to be? I think right. I don't know if the word suspended, but I think it's banned from the Oscars for the Academy Awards for 10 years. You think he deserves that?
no, not for that. Not really, not for that. It's the worst people in the world. They used to have that director who was molested his little adopted stepsister in the Oscars. So I don't get that.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't
And the,
get.
th- and the thing about it's not even just for awards, right?
Yeah,
Being part of the Academy Awards, it's not even just the fact that you're eligible, to be recognized or get an award. Is that you're part of like the committee that votes on some of these some of these best pictures and artists, supporting actors, actresses, all of them. You're part of that committee. So for the next 9 years, he's not going to be part of that committee. Never mind being eligible. Like I didn't see the movie that he did on Apple Plus, right? The slave one.
yeah,
I heard it was
yeah.
good. I heard it was good.
Yeah, probably. I think it's good. To be honest, I think it's good. So I don't know. I just feel like they make it a big deal. They really made it a big deal on
It
there.
made a
So
big deal because like it was internationally a big deal.
true, true. I just don't feel like it's really. It's like it's stupid to me. Just get over it. I think it's one of those things. It's like brother got slapped. That's all it was. Brother got slapped. Like what are we?
It's
What
not.
are we
It's
talking
not that.
about?
It's not that the brother got slapped. Is that he got slapped on stage as a host on what is limited for people like us to be on there. It's limited. It's not often that they say, "Hey, we're gonna give this black person, this individual, well known at that, but very limited
Brother
on who we're gonna give a chance to do this." Right?
got slapped.
You know
It
what I'm
is what
saying?
it is.
But the problem is that the problem is that when do you think the next time they're gonna have a black host on there?
Never. Besides, unless they put Chris Rock there again, just to kind of be safe. But I don't know. Never.
Remember back in the day, there was a movie called House Party. Remember that?
Yep.
Right? So imagine, you leave, right? You and your wife, you leave your two boys in the crib, like, take care of the house, we'll be back tomorrow.
Yep.
You show up, there's a party. You're never leaving them alone again.
Never.
Right? That's what's happening right now with the Oscars. They'd be like, yo, we gave them a chance. Look what happened. We ain't doing it again, at least not for a while. Not until they become adults. You know what I'm saying? You get the metaphor, you know?
True, true. It's just I don't get it. Like people got slapped all the time, B. That's like I got slapped before by moms.
Mm-hmm.
Like seriously. If I got slapped by moms one time, like what I needed, I ain't worried about all that.
Yeah, you ain't
Like,
worried about that. Did you ever get slapped by your moms like in like the schoolyard?
oh man, I never got slapped by my mom's grew up, but I know. I
Okay,
know.
all right. Now imagine if that happened. That's what happened with Chris Rock. He got slapped in front of hundreds of people in that arena, or maybe thousands, right? Thousands of people there, right?
Yep.
So now imagine if you're in front of your school, your mom picks you up and be like, yeah, I heard you did this today or you did that, and pop!
Pop. Just
Yeah.
straight up smack.
Yo, nobody will ever forget that. When you get into your 30s, yo, remember that time your mom picked you up, smacked you? Yo, I want to hear about that.
Remember that
That was
time
like
your
20
mom
years ago.
slapped the shit out of you?
Yeah. You even know why you got slapped? Nah, I don't even remember why.
Yeah,
I just got slapped. I don't remember what I did.
I don't know.
Will Smith effed up. You know, he effed up. Doesn't matter what it is.
No matter how we feel, he did F up. He probably should have just let it be. Like, keep his name out his mom, his wife's name.
Here's the other thing. One last point I want to put into this, right? Straight up. I mean, let's just call it what it is. You don't slap a dude, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Look, you could throw a right, throw a punch, push. You don't slap a dude, right?
Yeah.
You slap a dude, that pretty much you'll call him a bitch, right?
Basically.
And that's what Will Smith, right?
And to the whole world.
If anything, Will Smith just threw the punch. Because, I'll tell you, if you threw a punch, it would have been less demoralizing to Chris Rock if you just threw the punch. And if anything else, we probably wouldn't even be criticizing Will Smith as much, right?
Yeah, he slapped the shit out of him.
He hurt both of them. Huh?
he slapped the shit out of him, I can tell you that right now.
That's what I'm saying. You don't slap a dude.
Not in front of the whole world, at least. You at least wait it out. Like, wait it out. You can't slap somebody the whole world.
You don't slap a dude. You know?
He more than slapped the shit. He's like, he backhand the motherfucker.
Yeah. Like, straight up.
He backhand that mofo like it was nothing.
Yeah.
Like, he just like,
Yo,
take my name out your effing mouth.
Yeah, the only time I think you slap a dude is like in like one of them like fencing where you pull out the gloves and shit, you just like with the gloves.
It's like a duel.
You know like,
somebody gotta die.
Yeah, and when they're medieval duels, you be like, I challenge you.
I challenge you. It's like a duel.
Oh, it's for a duel. And one of them gotta die.
You got it, yeah. When you slap somebody, one of them gotta die.
So like, back in the day, in England, North Ireland, wherever, they pull out that glove and do that smack. One of them's gonna have to die at that point. You don't go back to your dressing room and be like, oh shit. Yeah, I think I just got slapped by Will Smith. Nah. Don't do that.
Oh man. You gotta duel. You gotta die.
But one of these days, they'll meet up. There'll be a one-on-one interview, probably hosted by Oprah. And everything will be good. Either that, or they're gonna do some type of celebrity boxing match. It'll be one of the two.
True. Yeah, it's just it's tough. It's tough on there.
You watch the special?
No, I didn't watch the special. How was it?
You gotta watch it. Because Chris Rock retaliates pretty well at the end.
Chris, I just don't feel like Chris Rock. I don't know. I just don't feel like Chris Rock is like. I don't care too much about Chris Rock. He's funny in a lot of ways, but he's not funny in a lot of ways.
He's on the Mount Rushmore of comedians, right? Right?
I guess he will have to be on the Mount Rushmore of comedians, but he's not my Mount Rushmore. Like, here's the thing. I like Kevin Hart. I like Eddie Murphy, Richard Pryor, Red Fox.
No, you don't like Red Fox. You didn't see Red Fox growing up. You weren't alive. You didn't.
I watch him. Dante Rollins. I like Dante Rollins. I used to have an old school Red Fox. I
Yeah,
like
I
Dante.
listened to that when he talks about his butt crack and butt. Heard that.
Bernie Mac.
That
Bernie
Bernie
Mac,
Mac
he's
is
funny.
good, but we're talking about Bernie's good.
I
He's
just don't
good.
see. I just don't see Chris Rock. He's almost like a Martin Lawrence. Oh no, Marlon Wayans for me. Like Marlon Wayans is not funny to me. Like I know people think he's funny, but he's not funny to me.
Yeah, he's okay, funny to me too. I wouldn't like you're comparing Marlon Wayans to Chris Rock.
Yeah, it's just Marlon Wayans is not funny to me.
No, he's not funny to
He's
me too. But I'm saying you're putting Chris Rock and Marlon Wayans in the same sentence.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I really did. I'm sorry. Like I don't know. I don't know. He's not funny to me.
Chris Rock is
Like
not funny to you
no, he's
in
not.
any way whatsoever.
Like he got a little couple of jokes here or there, but he ain't funny to me. You know what I'm saying?
But I don't know. Then I don't know what to tell you. Then I encourage you to go back and listen to some of his other ones, like Bigger and Blacker. Go back and listen to some of his old stuff, and then eventually graduate to like some of the shit that he did after the fact. You know, that's Chris Tucker. That's Chris Tucker.
I get it, but at the end of the day, homeboy ain't funny to me. To me,
So he's on the Mount Rushmore
of who?
comedians.
Of
He's
other
not
people.
funny to you.
He's not funny to me. He's like Marlon
Uh,
Wayans. He's
yeah.
just like Marlon
No,
Wayans.
see, that's the thing. I don't think Marlon Wayans is funny to me either. I like
Yeah.
Marlon Wayans as a comedic actor, but as a
Yeah.
comedian, it's a different story, right? His
Yeah.
lane is that he's funny. He has like these like weird mannerism and facial look and stuff like that. He's funny in as an actor, as a character in movies. I'm cool with that. As a comedian on stage, telling jokes, telling a story.
Okay,
it's
so
different.
tell me a special that you want me to hear that you think is funny for Chris
We're
Rock.
talking about for Chris Rock, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Bigger and Blacker.
When that came out,
That had to be 03, 02, 03, somewhere in that range.
I'll watch it. I'll
Mhm.
watch it and give me a week to see if I really
Mhm.
like it. I'll watch
I
it.
think,
Give me a
I
week.
think it's either Black and Blacker or Bigger and Blacker, something like that. But it was something like that I remember way back. I was younger, but yeah. So you'll know it anyway when you see it. Hilarious. And here's the other thing too. If you look at other things that Chris Rock did that Red Fox didn't do, Chris Rock has had movies.
Is
He
he
had
funnier than
TV
Eddie Murphy though?
shows.
Is Chris Rock
What's up?
funnier than Eddie Murphy? Chris
No,
Rock.
he's not funnier than Eddie Murphy. No,
Is he funnier than Kevin Hart?
no, he's not funnier than Kevin Hart.
Is he funnier than Bernie Mac?
Yeah, he's funnier than Bernie Mac.
Okay. Bernie
Don't
Mac?
don't. Yeah, he's funnier than Bernie Mac. He's not funnier than Dave Chappelle.
Oh yeah,
if-
even that. David Chappelle. What
If
about Richard
if you're
Pryor?
putting the thing about Richard Pryor, he's like the first to do some of these like outrageous like monologues that he used to do and craziness and shit like that. So the thing with Richard Pryor, he was an innovator of this type of comedic ways, right? This storytelling that he was, raunchy and vulgar and everything. He started all of that. And Eddie Murphy took that and got that into a whole nother level and just continued from that point on. And not only that, what was good about Eddie Murphy is that he just did really good movies. Richard Pryor, he did I think 30 movies, but the only one that I really remember besides Superman is when I either see no evil, hear no evil. And then he did
Harlem Nights.
He did that's
He
it.
did.
That I
I don't think
remember.
he had 30 movies. I don't think he had 30 movies.
He appeared in, maybe he wasn't started, but he appeared in
Yeah.
somewhere in
Chris
that
Rock.
range.
Tell me
Let's
what.
say
Tell
20
me.
then, 20.
Tell me really what movie that's really good with Chris Rock. Like what good movie with Chris Rock? Down to Earth was horrible, but it was like it's because Chris Rock. People thought it was funny. When you talk about the parents thing with Adam Sandler and Kevin whatever his name is, it's all right.
Mhm.
Like what movie was he good that you were like? Even the one with the girl from what's that pretty girl from Jamaica? I forgot her name. But even that one, like when he was like she about to cheat on his wife. I think I love my wife, something like that. What movie was he good in? Seriously, what movie was he good in? Like, what's that girl name? Like she was on Scandal, like a show. I don't know if it was Scandal or something like that.
Kerry Washington? No.
Kerry Washington. He was like, yeah, he had a movie with Kerry Washington when Kerry Washington was young. Like, what movie have freaking Chris Rock been that is like crazy movie that you love? Like, you making Kevin Hart surpassed him in the good movies. Like, Kevin Hart has some weak ass movies, but he surpassed him in good movies. Like, what movie Chris Rock really is good at? Tell me.
You know, it's funny. I'm looking at his movie. All of them suck.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Damn,
Eddie Murphy's
yeah,
a
all of
legend.
them
Yeah,
suck.
yeah. Eddie Murphy can have Beverly Hills police. Beverly Hills Cop was just as you can only don't even talk about Doctor Doolittle. Don't even
Yo,
talk about
no,
Nutty
but I
Professor.
was, yeah, but I didn't really
Even
put Chris
Bowfinger.
Rock.
Even
I didn't really
Bowfinger
put
is
Chris
good. Better than
Bowfinger.
any. Is the worst movie he had.
The
Actually,
worst movie, yeah.
Pluto Nash probably the worst movie he had.
Which
But
one? Which one?
Pluto Nash.
Oh, Pluto Nash.
Yeah.
009 and a half.
But I'll watch Bowfinger more than any Chris Rock movie ever.
No, you
Seriously.
know, I agree with you on the movie part. Chris Rock didn't have any good movies. I'm looking at him here like all of them are bad, man. Like, I mean, good goddamn, like, yeah, like,
All of them.
Spiral. I think Spiral. Like, that was like the you know, like whoever
Then
thought
he
was
went
gonna
to TV.
react,
He went to
resurrect.
Fargo.
I mean,
Remember when he went to
what?
Fargo? He just went to Fargo on the TV show, and that was supposed to be good.
I really didn't get into Fargo, to be honest. I mean,
Yeah.
no, Everybody Hates Chris is really the show that I truly
Yeah,
like. But the thing about him is just, yo, he was just a good stand-up comedian. That's what he was. Before there was a Chris Tucker, before there was a truly Martin Lawrence, because Martin Lawrence was good, but before like Martin Lawrence all blew up as a stand-up comedian, it was Chris Rock. It was him.
I get it. I really do. I just it's something
Before
about
the
him.
Kings of Comedy, right? Before
Yep.
Cedric and Steve and all of them, like it was Chris Rock. Now, if you're gonna put Dave Chappelle, which I would as the fourth member, then I guess you take Chris Rock out. But believe it or not, Chris Rock, if he's not already, and I think he is, I just can't confirm, his name is already on the Star Walk of Fame in Hollywood, right?
I'm pretty sure it is.
Pretty
I'm
sure
not gonna
it is,
say
okay.
it's not. I'm not gonna. It definitely is. So
Yeah, because
it's one
Martin
of those
Lawrence
things.
was there. Martin Lawrence was just like dead like not that long ago. So so he would
Martin
be there.
Lawrence, I think, has a better stand up than him.
Nah, Chris Rock is definitely. I like Run Till That. I'm a big fan. Nah, it's Chris Rock is better stand up, and I'm a bigger fan of Martin Lawrence than I am of Chris Rock. But Chris Rock is a better stand up comedian,
Yeah, well,
without a doubt. Without a doubt,
I like Martin Lawrence. You think Chris Rock is a better stand up comedian?
he is a better. Yeah, he is. D. Come on, like, do you have a favorite? You go, boy. Like, do you have a favorite?
I think Martin Lawrence. Oh, Run Tell That. Run Tell That
was okay. That was
you
okay.
go, boy. So you Bigger Black. I'm gonna watch Bigger Black and see if I can figure out Delirious. Listen, Eddie Murphy didn't do that much stand up, but Delirious and freaking what was it? Delirious was all time one of the best, in my opinion.
It is one of the best, yeah.
And then like even you could say Kevin Hart's getting corny, but first of all, the like Little Grown Man was like one of the funniest movies.
Yeah.
It's like the first three stand-ups for Kevin Hart was amazing. Then, did I tell you I'm going to see Kevin Hart next month? That's another thing.
No, you didn't tell me that. Where,
it's Providence. He's going to be in Providence.
Wait, wasn't you trying to go with the one at Mohegan Sun?
No, the Providence. We're going to see you in Providence in there.
When is he coming to Providence? I didn't hear about this.
Mm-hmm.
When is he coming to Providence?
Let's see. He's coming on the 22nd. I think it's the 22nd
of April.
Yep.
No, I didn't even know that. So, yeah, all right.
Yeah. He's coming.
I mean, other than Kevin Hart, if there was another comedian I want to see on stage, it would be Cat Williams. Those are the two that I would like to see live.
Cat Williams. Cat Williams funny too, but I don't put him as like Enchilon. I can't put Cat Williams as the person. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, Cat Williams is good. I'm not going to say he's not good, but he's not.
He's good. There's just something with Cat Williams that I don't know, like, he just doesn't get the same type. I don't know if his jokes are the same storylines, same scenario, punchline ends up being somewhere the same. I don't know. Same thing. I'm a big fan of Cat Williams. I like his comedy. It's just, there's something where he just doesn't get, like, put up there with those top tier level comedians, like he probably should be.
Yeah, true. I'm not gonna say he's just because it's starting to get the same jokes. Like he's a pimp.
Yeah,
he's kind of like, we get it. You're a pimp, whatever. Call it a day. You a pimp, yes. Oh, you got it. You pimping
I mean,
pimpalicia.
yeah, the first two specials he had, hilarious. Smoking, I remember him talking about passing, first time smoking with Snoop, he would
Hmm.
smoke past the blunt. And then the next thing, another one came in, he would pass, and then another one came in. He's like, what the hell's going on here? Like, it's like, what the hell? But yeah, hilarious. Then after, when you get to the third, World War III, all those end up being kind of like the same remake all over and over again. But I'm a big fan of Cat Williams. If I'm going to a show, I would go for a Dave Chappelle, Kevin
Yep.
Hart, and Cat Williams. I like Chris Rock. I don't know if I'm
Yeah.
paying whatever the ticket price to go see Chris Rock. The Netflix special, that's fine, because, that's only $18 a month. I'll pay that.
The Netflix special.
Yeah, I'll pay the $18, whatever the rate is for Netflix now, until they get to 20. I'll pay that. Once they get to 20, I don't know, I might cancel the subscription.
I gotta really see it on there. So I don't know.
It's a good special. Forget about the ending where he goes hard on Will Smith at the end, but prior to that, it's a good overall story.
I just feel like it's pointless. I'm not sure why he needs to go hard on Will Smith. You know what I'm saying?
He emotionally, Will Smith needs to pay the way that emotionally Chris Rock felt after what he did. I mean, Will Smith. I mean, at the end, check this out. So at the end of the night, Chris Rock got slapped. Will Smith got an Academy Award.
Mm-hmm.
Does that sound fair?
Well, is Chris Rock ever gonna get an Academy Award?
No, he won't. But he doesn't need to feel the way he felt while Will Smith is on stage with an award, knowing that, like, yo, this dude just did this to me, and he's up there with an award. It shouldn't have been like that.
Sure.
And you know what? And you want to know what? I'll take it at a whole nother level. Yo, it was a good money grab.
Yeah.
It was a good money grab. If anything else,
people feel bad for Chris Rock, so I take that as a compliment.
Yo, give me $60 million and feel bad for me every day of my life. I'll take that.
Yeah.
But $60 million feel bad for me.
People feel bad for Chris Rock now. Like, everybody, like, oh,
that's what it takes.
They came out. Amy Schumer, out of all the people, came out of woodwork. I feel like if you don't get your ass out of here, Amy. I feel like, what she said? I feel like I'm a victim. Like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
It's the comedy circle, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're looking out for each other, for one of their own. I'm not hating on her for that. She's looking out for Chris. Same way in reverse, right? One of these other cats, something happens to them. Watch that comedy crew, everybody that's in that comedy circle of family. Seinfeld, so why's that happening to Seinfeld? It's dirty what they did to Jerry. You know what I mean? Messed up. You know what I mean? I'll tell you, if something happens to Jerry, he gets slapped on stage, there's going to be an uproar in the comedy circle. Forget about it.
Imagine something happened to Jerry.
Yeah. Gary Owens, Gary Owens, Jerry's talking about Gary Owens' chick, and then Gary Owens walks up the stage and slaps Jerry. Yeah, you're telling me, like, there's going to be a riot, And it's like, Jerry's a godfather. It's going to be a riot, in the comedy, Actually, not even because Gary's a comedian. It has to be Tom Hanks. Let's say Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks rolls up, smacks Jerry Seinfeld on stage. The comedy circle, they're going crazy. You kidding me? Watch Jeff Foxworthy come out of nowhere, Larry the Cable Guy. Dude's like, oh, get her done. Where have these guys been? Jerry's our boy. All of them coming out everywhere.
I just don't see. I don't know. It's one of those things. I just don't. Well, we'll see. That's another one who's not funny to me. Jerry Seinfeld.
Yeah, he's not funny to me too. He just has that great vision, huh?
He has a dry humor. A lot of people like their dry humor.
Yeah, it's very dry. Yeah, like his claim to fame is obviously the show. He's a comedic visionary, is what I would consider him.
Yeah.
Right. So he knows what is funny, and he'll it's not crazy funny, but he knows what's funny. He also knows how to like set up a whole scenery of what's funny to watch. He's a visionary, right?
Very dry humor. Very dry humor
Exactly.
on there.
And I think he's close to being a billionaire too.
Yeah, because that Seinfeld, everybody still watch. It's
Yeah.
you know the funny thing is, okay, so I don't like his stand-ups, but that show sometimes is a little bit funny. I'll be cracking up sometimes when he be doing stuff, especially his bald head friend.
George?
George.
Mhm.
It's very funny to me. It's funny. See, I crack up all the time when I'm listening to Seinfeld, but other than that, I can't like go to his stand-up, and I want to change that. One day I'm gonna go to stand-ups like Comedy Connections that's in Rhode Island. I should go there one day. And
Oh,
just
and
listen
EP,
to-
you never been there?
not really. I like
Mhm.
one of our co-work back in the day was I never used to met him, but I know a guy.
Yeah, I
who
met him
actually
once.
did- yeah,
He was a
so he
comedian
does
there,
it.
yeah. I
One
never
time-
seen him, but I know he was there.
One time I was with first of all, I hate being the only black person at none of these comedy connections because they always have a joke about black folks. So like one time I was with a Caucasian girlfriend, and I knew he was gonna say something. He gonna say something, a penis joke, or he gonna say a sports joke. Like, yo, what are you talking about? I don't want to talk about this. They always talk about some dumb
Yeah.
penis joke or sports joke. I'm like, oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Yeah. Yeah, at least they
Every
didn't
time.
talk about like you think he's gonna rob you after the show. At least they didn't go there.
Yeah, I probably would have
They
robbed
could've
him
been
then.
that.
Yeah, I would have probably robbed him if I had a
Yeah.
chance.
They'll be
Like-
like, everybody make sure that you keep your wallets and you know where it's at.
But they always talk about a penis joke on all these comedy central. If you see like a only black guy there, they always talk about that joke. Like, yo, bruh.
Yeah.
Like, why do you talk about that joke?
Yo,
Every single
either they're
time.
talking about that or they're talking about like, you probably was the last one to walk in here, I bet, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
you're late. You're late.
There's always a dumb joke that I just don't make no sense. I'm like, yo, like you don't need to talk about those dumb ass jokes, man. Like just let it be, let it be on there. But enough of that. But so your boy Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, I want to take sides, D. I mean, I don't know.
I think
I want to take sides. I really want to take sides. I'm just gonna sit back and just wait and see what happens. I like what's going on. I like NFL drama. It's always fun because at the end of the day, at some point, shit will just go back to the way it was. He's gonna get paid. The team is gonna keep him. Nothing's gonna happen. You know that.
Yeah.
He's a
You know what
QB.
it is?
It's a QB.
I fought both of them. And I'm going to tell you the reason why. I fought Baltimore because you don't know the value of Lamar Jackson, former MVP. And I know he's a little bit injury prone, but I don't know. Your quarterback's you won with Joe Flacco, for God's sake. Hey, it is what it is.
Hey, Joe Flacco won him a
Yeah.
Super Bowl.
Yeah,
Don't go
I'm just
there.
saying.
Don't
But
go
you won with Joe Flacco. All I'm saying.
Well, but I'm saying Joe Flacco won him a Super Bowl.
I get it.
Trent Dilfer won him a Super Bowl too.
Yeah, that's
Don't
another
go
one.
there.
You own Trent Dilfer and Joe Flacco. But
No,
that's
but
besides
what I'm
the-
saying, I'm just saying. So, like in terms of value, they know value.
Yeah,
They
they
know value.
do they really know value?
No,
Because Joe
that's what I'm
Flacco had
saying.
one good year. Good year.
But that's
One
what I'm
good
saying
year.
is that what I'm getting at is that they know value. So maybe they don't need a superstar QB
But you
to
don't
be
have
successful.
they don't have a great defense like before. Remember,
No,
they
they
had
don't.
a great defense.
No, they don't.
They
I
don't
agree.
have a great defense.
They don't
So
even have a good offense if you think about
Lamar
it.
won an MVP.
They have
Joe
Mark
Flacco
Andrews,
never won.
That's it.
Lamar won MVP. Joe Flacco didn't win no MVP.
No, he didn't win.
And we're not even talking about Trent Dilfer, who says that it's very boring and then he don't like to play the quarterback play right now, which is we don't like your quarterback play, Trent Dilfer, but he's MVP. I blame Lamar because he kind of messed himself up representing himself with his mom being the agent. That don't even
Yeah,
make
his mom.
sense.
Yeah, exactly. First it was his mom. Now he's representing himself.
And I think he's losing a lot of money, and I get it. He's trying to save that 5%, but at the end of the day, you're gonna get he wants $130 million guaranteed. That's the reports allegedly. He wants $130 million guaranteed. That's just not gonna happen. I don't feel like it's gonna happen.
Yeah, you know what I never understood? I never understood about like NFL players that are young, like Lamar Jackson, when it comes to the guarantee. They want the guarantee. I get that. And what you're saying is that he wants 100. What would you say? 130 million?
130.
130 million for 3 years. He wants that guarantee, right? Most likely, it's going to be a 4 or 5 year deal, right? Probably 210, 220, somewhere in that range, right? But he wants 130 guarantee. Yo, unless something crazy happens, the dude is gonna be around for more than 3 years, right? I never understood that part. Like if he's like 30, I get it because either his quality of play is just gonna spiral down and nobody's gonna want him from the Ravens and he'll lose out on the remaining terms of that contract. I get that, but when he's like in his 20s like that and he's that good, I mean, do you expect not to be around for 5 more years? I don't get that.
You know what it is?
Like,
It's
Mahomes
because
just signed a long term like that.
But look, Mahomes is a friendly deal. Like he ain't making that much as you think he's making. He's
But he
making
signed
more
a
than
half
back
a billion.
But it's 10 years.
I think he's 2 years into that 10-year deal, right? 2 years,
yeah,
something like that.
But that's not like how much you think it is. It's like it's weird. It's like incentivized. But he's worth every penny. Like you will pay Mahomes $50 million. You have to pay Mahomes $50 million because he's worth every penny. Lamar Jackson, he's like, I feel like he's gonna get injured in like a couple of years again. So I get it, but you know what it is? They gave Deshaun Watson so much money that every quarterback. Now the only ones that's supposed to get a lot of money is Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow, obviously quarterback from Philadelphia. He should get that as well. What's his name? Why am I getting drawn a blank with home? He just was in the quarterback. Philadelphia
for the
quarterback.
Eagles?
Yeah. Why am I drawing a blank? That's how you don't win. You don't. I can't remember second place winners. But Joe Burrow, Justin Herbert. I don't know why I forget his name.
Yeah, it's funny. I forget it too.
Why did I forget his name?
Yeah, this is like unlucky first show, our first live show. This is like we're forgetting names already.
Yeah, like I know the the quarterback. He was cool. But yeah, besides the point, those are the only quarterback. Jalen Hurts. Those are the only quarterback should get like a big deal. Joe Burrow especially. Joe Burrow made that.
I don't know about I don't know about Justin Herbert.
Herbert's gonna get it because he got nowhere to go. Like he's gonna get it. He's gonna get it. He's gonna get his $100 million guarantee.
How much is he gonna get? How much?
$100 million at least. At least $100 million guarantee.
How much did Danny Dimes get?
Let's first of all, Danny Dimes is not.
No. I'm getting somewhere with this.
Well, he got like $40 million guaranteed.
No, guaranteed. He got more than that. I think he got 80 or something guaranteed.
80. Danny? No, he did not get 80.
What do you get?
Let me see. Look, Danny Dimes. Let's see. Daniel Jones. He did not get 80. I know that for a fact. Let me see. Jones contract. Holy shit. Holy shit. Let me see. $92 million guaranteed for him? Okay, hold on, you telling me they gave him 90? Oh my God.
So here's the thing, right? The reason I brought that up is that you're telling me Justin Herbert, a dude that can't even get the Chargers out of the first round. At least Danny got you guys to the second round after you guys beat Minnesota, right? Now, granted, you guys lost to the Eagles, but the Eagles made it to the Super Bowl. So you're telling me you're telling me Herbert is in that conversation? I don't see it. I agree with everything else. With Burrows, with Hurts, Mahomes, Lamar. No problem. I agree. That makes sense. That makes sense. I might even put Trevor Lawrence in that conversation.
Why is Daniel Jones getting $92 million guarantee with $36 million signing bonus? Why is he getting that?
Because there's no other good QBs out there. I don't agree, but there's no other good QBs. Like who has a free? Who? Kirk Cousins?
Nah.
Right? What's his face? The homeboy that went to the Saints, right?
Derek
Jameson.
Carr?
No, Jameson.
No, he's not good. But this is gonna be this is why Giants don't win.
Jimmy Garoppolo.
This is why Giants don't win though. Why Danny Dimes? Why Danny Dimes have a $160 million contract, $92 million guaranteed?
Oh, because there's no other good QBs out there, right? You're supply and demand. The same reason why the Jets, as good as I think they will be, feel like they need a QB, and that's why they want to get Rodgers. That's why. Because supply and demand, there's another QB. I feel good about this draft coming up, and then eventually there's going to be some more good QBs out there, but that's why.
You just made me depressed, man. Like, this is crazy. This is not even funny. But why is Daniel Jones?
I don't think he's worth it, but it's either you. So the thing with Danny, at least between him and Saquon, you can almost toss it up and say, hey, one of them will be around unhurt,
Saquon's gonna get traded.
Yeah, because he's injury prone. So you have to pay. You have to pay somebody.
Yeah.
You have to pay somebody. Either you're gonna pay Saquon. So in the last 3 years, didn't he play I think aside from this season, the last 2 seasons prior, didn't he play maybe 3 or 4 games, some crazy shit like that?
Yeah.
So you can't give him the long term. At least if anything else, at least with Danny, he is reliable.
Yeah, he is. He ain't good, reliable. But he's reliable. But it's just the fact that we're reliable. We're really paying this sucker.
Hey.
Oh my God.
As a diehard Giants fan, when was the last time you guys made it to the second round?
I get it.
It was that game against the Packers where Odell and the crew was on that boat with Tim's. Remember that? Right?
I do understand. I understand that. It's just the fact that we really paying this guy $160 million.
It's either you pay him or you pay Saquon. You got to pay one of the two. But didn't you guys save money by getting rid of Kenny Golladay?
Yeah, but he was useless. He was useless.
Okay.
He's definitely a useless piece of. I'm just depressed right now.
And you want to know something? I will give it credit to Mara and all these other dudes making these football decisions. You guys finally got a tight end.
Yeah,
That's
we do.
That's what Danny needed.
Yep. We got a good old Ty Waller. Yeah, but at the end of the day, that's tough. That's tough. But whatever. Neither here nor there. Lamar Jackson, you need to get a representation, my brother, because you ain't getting it. He just requested a trade in March 2nd. So it's going to be one of those things. He just requested a trade March 2nd. So he needs to get a representation before he lose money. All I'm saying. I get it. You want to save your money, but at the end of the day, this ain't it. This ain't it.
You said lose money. I don't know if you necessarily lose money. I think it'll just take 5%. It'll just take longer. Eventually, it's going to get done because the Ravens don't have no other option. They have no other options.
Well, they say he requested a trade, so they got an option to trade him. But it just ain't. I don't think they're gonna get fair value for what Lamar Jackson was doing.
And what team is going to trade for him? It's not going to be the Jets. It's not going to be the Packers. It's not going to be.
A lot of people saying Atlanta, but Atlanta don't want to even do anything.
It could be Atlanta, but the thing with Atlanta though is that what are they going to do with Lamar when they really don't have weapons out there? Right?
Sure. Makes sense. But
Drake London, right? Yeah, Drake London.
He was decent last year, but he ain't.
That's what I'm saying. What are the weapons?
But what was the weapon? What was the weapons with Baltimore besides Mark Andrews? You supposed to have Kyle Pitts was supposed to be good.
You're talking about Atlanta? Or you're talking about Ravens? You said Kyle Pitts.
Ravens.
Ravens. They had Devin Duvernay. They had him.
He ain't. No. That running. That offense was nothing. Andrews. That's the only one. He's not Mahomes that only have a good tight end. And I
think the other dude too, Robinson, the receiver, the one that came out of Carolina, Kansas City.
Horrible. Running backs is horrible. No.
Running backs is decent. They're decent.
No, they're injury prone, so they're another one.
They're injury prone, but they had a nice committee there. They just
everybody knows what running backs do. 2 years, you wash them up in 2 years and get them out of there. That's running backs for you. Mm-hmm. So I'd rather pass it to Kyle Pitts. I know you lose Andrews, arguably the second or third best tight end in the league. But I'd rather throw it to Kyle Pitts, Drake London, because he at least could catch the ball. And then they'll get a wide receiver here or there. It's not like this. And then that defense is much better than Ravens, even though they're not that good either. The defense is still better than Ravens. Ravens gave up too much points.
Mm-hmm. You know where I would trade him if they were going to trade him? You know what would be a nice place for him?
Colts.
L.A. Rams.
They don't got no picks. Remember they say F them picks?
Yeah, F them picks. Yeah. That's right, they don't got picks.
They don't have no picks.
Nah, they got picks from 2030 and 2029.
Yeah. Go ahead. I think they need to pick more earlier than that. But they don't got no picks. They saying that Colts will be decent. I would think Colts will be a little bit more decent than Atlanta. But that's what they say is Colts, or they might even go Jets. Jets will be crazy good.
But then we get back to the same conversation. What are the weapons that the Colts have?
You got Paris
Right.
Campbell. You have what's that
Paris
called? That,
Campbell? That's what you just
yeah,
said?
yeah, Paris Campbell, and the wide receiver is good. The other wide receiver, he's good.
Oh, I don't even know.
I don't even know, but that defense is spot on. You need 14 points, and I guarantee that
The
defense
defense is good. Jonathan Taylor's good.
Yep.
That's fine.
Jonathan Taylor, so you got a good running back, although
Yeah.
he's a little bit injury prone too. But you got a good running back. You got Paris Campbell. You got that other one, and he's
They
the
don't
main
even have
quarterback.
tight ends.
Pittman.
I mean,
They
they
got
have a
Pittman. They got Pittman. So,
Michael Pittman Jr. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
That's right.
Pittman's good. Tight end, whatever. You just have to score 14 to 17 points, and you're good. That's it.
No, I don't see it.
I can see it. I can see it. But tell you the truth, Jets it should be a good land destination for any quarterback because the
Jets?
defense is Jets. Because the defense is legit. Bryce, the running back is coming back pretty soon.
Yeah, Brees Hall.
Brees Hall is coming back pretty soon. You got a good wide receiver core, so it's good. Like, come on.
And here's the thing with the Jets. Yeah, they already going after Rodgers. You can just push that out the way. There's always that Rodgers convo going back and forth.
Rodgers. First of all, Rodgers wastes a lot of people's time and money.
Yeah, but it's Rodgers. Like it's the same thing that happened with Brady in a way, like last year. Retires, unretires.
First of all,
right?
Brady wants to go to Miami so bad. If they probably should have just tried to get him to Miami last year.
Yeah, but I'll tell you, I'll be pissed as hell if he goes to Miami. I don't want some dude coming in just ring chasing just to show up. Like I want to establish a culture, a team.
First of all,
look at it in Miami, right? You look at
first and foremost, nobody go to Miami. Nobody go to Miami to fucking chase a ring. Nobody goes to Miami to chase a Super Bowl. When the last time you won a Super Bowl again?
Yo, it's been a long time. Like Rakim said, it's been a long time.
How you gonna chase a ring when you haven't won it in like 50 years?
Yo, they got all the pieces. Yo, you ever play puzzles? They got all the pieces. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
They got
whatever,
defense,
man.
They don't got the running game the way I would like, but they got all the pieces. And that's what
Tyreek
Tom Brady
Hill
wants, right?
Waddle's starting to be an injury-prone type of guy too. Just to let you know.
Right. Yo, it's NFL. It's football. It's football.
Yeah.
Players get hurt. He's not being injury-prone. Players get hurt.
You see how Patrick Mahomes hop up? You see how Patrick Mahomes hop up every single time? Look at your boy Tua, man. We're going to make that bet again. You think they're going to playoffs this year?
Not only are they going to the playoffs this year, they're going to go probably to the second round.
Get the F out of here.
They're going to the second round. You know this.
You want to make a bet?
Know it. I know it.
You want to make a bet? You want to make a bet?
Ramsey. Yo, they got Ramsey. They got rid of Bryce Jones. They got Ramsey.
We just saw Ramsey we saw Ramsey got burnt a couple of times in that same Super Bowl.
He did, without a doubt. But the difference is this is an upgrade, and he ain't got to be number one anymore. Xavier Howard is number one. He's that dude now. Ramsey doesn't have to be that dude.
Who's your quarterback?
Huh?
Who's your quarterback?
Tua. You know what I mean?
Is he available?
Terrific Tua. That's what it is.
Is he available?
He's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? We're waiting for the doctors to come out and just give us that thumbs up and clear him. You know what I'm saying? But it's gonna be good all season for him. He's gonna relax. He's gonna chill for a little bit. He'll be good. He'll be good. Yo, you know what I'm saying? He's from the West. You know that, right?
Yeah. All those gang
West
signs.
Honolulu, whatever, Hawaii. But
so you're telling me Tua, he's like one hit away from being Steve Young.
He's not. I mean, he's not. It's NFL. D. You know this. Players get hit all the time.
It is.
Get up. Some take longer to get up, but they always get up. He got up. It's just it's NFL. It happens.
He's averaging a freaking a concussion every 3 games.
Yeah. I know. I saw that. He is.
He got a hit. Coming out of college, he had a hit problem. He had a lot of problems in college, and
that's fine.
I don't know. He had one little breakout season. You think that he's available still?
Yeah, but he's always been a good QB. He had one breakout season in the NFL. But
he's always been a good QB? Come on now.
Watch him at Alabama. He was very good. And then the first year, kind of that back and forth with Ryan Fitzpatrick, whatever. He had some ups and downs. Whatever.
Speaking of Alabama, who you would have took more, Jalen Hurts or Tua?
Nah, it was Tua. I watched those seasons. Tua was just a better QB. He was just better.
Jalen Hurts kind of got you to the promised land.
Hurts didn't really separate himself from being just an average QB to a good QB.
Who's better now?
Towards the end, what?
Who's better now?
Not Hurts. Hurts is definitely better now. But I'm saying, if anything else, you got to kind of give it to the homeboy, the offensive coordinator, the one that went to. Is it the one
Lane
that got
Kiffin?
hired by?
Is it Lane
Yeah, it's the one
Kiffin?
that went to the Colts. Is it
Tennessee?
him?
That
Yeah,
was
is
him?
it?
I don't even know.
No, it was Tennessee. Tennessee still got
I thought Lane Kiffin was
who's
the
that?
offensive coordinator at that time. Lane Kiffin, he went to
Mm-hmm.
Tennessee
Mm-hmm.
College. I thought Lane Kiffin was the offensive coordinator. Then he went
So,
to
but I'm talking
coaching.
about in Philly. I'm talking about the
Oh
coordinator
yeah,
for
yeah, yeah.
Philly. I'm talking
They
about to
got.
help him with his throw, his mechanism, or mechanics rather. His
First of all,
mechanics throw the
I like
ball.
Eric. I rather Eric Bieniemy than this offensive coordinator. He just lost the damn Super Bowl because he couldn't do anything else but run the damn
Mm-hmm.
quarterback.
Run the ball, exactly. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
and they still ain't hiring Eric
Mm-hmm.
Bieniemy, so that's I
But
don't
yeah,
know.
but you know what? That's fine. Yeah, like you could look at a lot of different drafts. Just because a QB gets picked in the beginning doesn't mean that's always going to be the best QB. There's been mistakes after mistakes in mad drafts in the past.
Yeah,
This
like
wasn't the
fumbling,
first time. It won't be the last
fumbling,
time.
freaking Patrick Mahomes. You don't fumble Patrick Mahomes.
Was it Mitchell Trubisky, right?
Mitch
You know
Trubisky,
that route.
Deshaun Watson. Who else? There was other
Yeah,
people too.
it doesn't like you. I mean, I guess it's kind of flipping around a little bit, but even that draft, Mac Jones was the fifth QB in that round, right? Trevor Lawrence was horrible in the beginning, and Mac Jones was the
Well,
better QB.
Trevor Lawrence
It's,
always been a winner since like high school, so
but I'm
he's a
saying the
number
rookie year
one.
he was horrible. His rookie, he was horrible. He was horrible. Justin Fields was
First of all,
horrible.
he was gonna be. First of all, he was gonna
For
be
the
horrible
Jets,
anyway. He was gonna be
huh?
horrible because for some reason, people think the Ohio State ex-coach was gonna be the guy. He never was
Mm-hmm.
the guy. Everybody
Mm-hmm.
knows every college coach that goes to the NFL just never the guy.
Mm-hmm.
Never.
But I'm just
Like think
saying,
about
like,
Nick Saban.
yeah. I mean, you can blame him for it, but I'm just saying, Hurts is great right now. That doesn't mean Tua won't get better. And I know, obviously, Hurts, Herbert is obviously the guy that they're saying Miami should have went with. Tua is the guy there now, but hey, give it a couple more years, man.
Listen, man.
He's
I
not
know
going to be
you.
better than Hurts, and there were
Listen,
different
man.
drafts, by the way. But
Listen.
still,
Tua's not getting better. Point blank. That wide receiver core is gonna go away, and he's not gonna get better. So get rid of him. I know you're a Miami fan, and I know you like happy. Just be happy that you're in the Final Four with your Miami NCAA men, because Miami Dolphins is gonna be Miami Dolphins. It ain't happening, man. It's just not happening. Yeah, you guys might be 10 and 6, but Tua's gonna get injured again. That's how
you
he
mad
goes.
because I won that bet. It's all good.
Yeah, you won
You
that
mad?
bet because New England Patriots decided to be trash that game. All they needed to do is win. It would have been good.
You do realize they still made to the playoff after losing 5 games in a row. So, Miami
You're
lost
proud?
5 in a row.
You're proud of
Still made
that?
it.
You're
I'm not
proud
proud
of
of
that?
But I am proud of how they played in that first round against Buffalo. They lost, but they kept it close. Now you substitute and you put into a healthy Tua, it could be a different story. Okay.
Yeah, man.
Oh yeah, you didn't add Josh Allen to the mix of the QBs. I guess we got to throw him in there too.
Yeah. Listen, man. Here's the thing. It ain't happening, man. Yeah, Miami's gonna be Miami. Like that mofo is like. If you guys don't have Don Chula in there and he's not coming back reincarnated, I ain't going nowhere. You can get that Coach McDaniels, whatever his goddamn name is.
Mike McDaniels.
Yeah, whatever his name is. You ain't going nowhere, man.
Boy Genius.
Boy G is a Wonder World, whatever his name is. Freaking, we don't still know if he's black or white. We don't know what the hell he is.
No, he said he's biracial, so I'll take his word for it.
What the hell that mean? Like,
I don't know what that means. You don't look.
You just got, you just fired a black guy just to say that, we still hire black people, whatever. That's besides the point. But, no, with that, I don't even know what that means. He still don't even say what it means. He just say he's biracial, so what racial
biracial.
is
He's, bi. He's 2 of them. It's two racials.
You notice that he does not even want to say what race is it. He just say biracial.
No, because I mean, he's just biracial. Just that's all. Like, you don't need to define it. You don't need to define. You don't need to go in and explain. It's just too racial.
This guy in Miami did affirmative action for homeboy.
But hey, they
that
did a good
Rudy
hire.
rule. That Rudy rule really did work.
No, it never worked to the beat. I mean, other than Tomlin. Yeah,
First of all, Mike Flores was a good coach. Flores was a good coach. He made that defense really good. But at the end of the day, I don't think he was good enough in offense. That's his problem. But Mike Flores was
Mhm.
a good coach. I
Yeah, but I
actually like
mean,
Mike Flores.
for New England, I think he was more on the defensive side anyway. With New
Yeah,
England,
yeah.
right? I think he
He
did
he
special teams. He was a recruiter. Hmm.
he that Xavier Howard was a good pickup, and I remember when they said it was a good pickup because of him. And then the pickups there with the defense side is just he shouldn't
Hmm.
pick Tua. He should have picked somebody else. I'm just saying. Imagine you
Yeah,
would have had Justin Herbert.
I just told you that earlier. The thing about Justin Herbert is that, like, is he really that QB that will take this team to the
Better
championship?
than Tua.
Like, if you're looking at the overall offense between Herbert and Tua, who do you think had a better offense? Better weapons rather. Who had better weapons?
I think
Herbert,
Herbert got better
Herbert or
weapons, but the
Tua?
problem is Allen was injured most of the year for a while. He just keep on getting injured. So he got better weapons, but at the end of the day, he have Eckler, Allen, he have Williams. But
Eckler.
Allen's
That's what I
always
was waiting
injured.
for you to say.
He
Eckler.
have injuries.
Eckler
He's
had,
always
I
getting
think, like
injured.
90 or close to 100 receptions.
Yeah, I get it. But too, even with the weapons, man. I don't see it. I told you before, they got lucky going to that playoff, but they was giving up a lot of points. And then Tua, I don't know how you guys, I got to tip my hats off to Tua for catching up. Because they should have really, their record doesn't show how much struggling they was doing the beginning of the year. Then they had a little winning streak. Then Tua got hurt. That losing streak. Then I get it. But
Do you realize that at the highest peak performance of Tua last year, right?
Mm-hmm.
He was a top 5 MVP candidate.
Yeah, I know.
Was Herbert ever a top 5 MVP candidate?
But here's the thing.
Exactly.
Here's the thing.
Okay. I rest my
Here's
case.
the thing. I think it was more Tyreek Hill than anything else. I don't think it was Tua.
That's fine.
I don't even think it was. Waddle was horrible. He was good for like good games, but he's horrible. He good for five games out of the whole season. He was injured a lot. He missed a couple of games, and he disappears a couple of games. It was all Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill was phenomenal for you.
He was phenomenal for us. I'm not disagreeing with that. But at the end of the day, Herbert did have more weapon. He had Eckler. That's all I have to say.
Eckler, Speckler, Didio, I don't care. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'll take Herbert over Tua any day. Point blank. Yeah, I'm just saying you would too. Like when Tua get hit one more time, it's over. Like now you're gonna be who's your backup? Who's your backup?
Right now, Mike White, the one for the Jets.
Keep him because I guarantee you, Mike White gonna be more valuable than Tua.
No, he won't be more valuable. He'll be just sit on the bench helping Tua as Tua continues to be dominant. That's what's gonna happen. He's gonna be dominant all of next year. He'll be back as a top 5 MVP vote getter again. I'm telling you that for a fact.
Tua had one good year, and I'm hearing this guy is like a fucking MVP.
Yeah, one good year. You do realize he played two seasons as a full starter. I mean, with the exception of just getting hurt, but I'm talking about as a designated starter for the Dolphins.
I'm hearing excuses, man.
That was 2 years.
The
first year they're going back and forth with the first year there was no Fitzpatrick. Then there was Fitzpatrick. So it wasn't Tua that no first year he didn't come till later on. Second year they're going back and forth with Fitzpatrick. And then third year he gets the ball, and then this year, you know what I'm saying?
This year is injured. Point blank. Injured. Concussion injured. Season ending crip walk injured. Like this guy doing crip size and shit. Gang sign. But we out of here, man. We good, bro. So we're gonna start doing this live. We're gonna start getting this thing fixed up. We're gonna do some audio next week, but we're gonna see y'all later. We're gonna make y'all be proud of us. We're gonna take care of business. See you later.
Go Miami. Peace.